Thank you for taking the time to meet with our team today. My name is Rachel Burns, and I am the Director of HR here at Jane.com. We have gathered our top management together today to address concerns about the social media usage of our employees and the possible implications it may have on our organization as a whole. Social media usage has increased dramatically in recent years and has become a vital part of our marketing and human resources strategies, as well as a variety of customer service processes. Despite the positive aspects of social media usage, unmanaged employee usage of websites like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter can also cause a lot of liability issues for Jane.com if our current policy is not updated quickly. In response to reports to management of some of our employees' inappropriate use of company time, we now find ourselves in search of the best possible solution for social media misuse in our modern company. Though we currently have a policy in place that states the appropriate usage of such websites, it was created when we were newly formed and a small company. It's time to update these policies, taking in mind the effect on employee productivity and company security. Our current server management company has a monitoring service available to ensure that employees are using social media for the promotion of the company or in a way that otherwise serves our mission here at Jane. This option should be considered so that employees' computer usage can be monitored closely. Otherwise, personal social media usage should be limited to personal devices during breaks in order to best protect our company while still meeting the social demands of our employees. A Pew Research survey of 2,003 adults conducted in September of 2014 was aimed at finding the different ways an employee may use social media at the office and found 34% of people use social media while at work to take a mental break from their job, 27% to connect with friends and family while they're at work, 24% to make or support professional connections, and 20% to get information that helps them solve problems at work. As this research illustrates, there are many benefits to employees using social media at work, not only for the employee, but for the organization that they belong to as well. For our organization's specific demands, this presents the need to create a clear line between personal and business use of social media on company time. Our current policy is only very briefly included in the employee manual, and as a result, an employee who works for Jane.com made some controversial comments using their personal Twitter account towards one of our past designers. The policy does not specifically outline what we expect of employees in regard to upholding our company's integrity when making comments online in a public forum, nor does it request our employees ensure that when making comments in public, it's clear that the opinion they promote is theirs solely and not the opinion of our company. Though the employee's crass behavior was not the company's fault, the employee should have been provided with clear outline of what is and is not appropriate behavior for employees making public comments on social media sites. Another issue our management team is facing is reports from employees stating their coworkers are using company time inappropriately online. In the last year, we've received an increasing amount of emails about employees chatting with friends, playing games on Facebook, and shopping on company time. While our policy does outline the personal use of computers is discouraged, it does not define a clear line between what is personal use and what is business use. It also does not convey the repercussions associated with habitual misuse of company time. Here's Lucy Heyer, our marketing specialist, to discuss the proposed policy update.
Thank you, Rachel, for that brief summary of our situation and why we're here today. First of all, we need to amend the current policy to make it clear for employees to understand. The company has grown and our policy needs to reflect that. This new policy will include the following social media guidelines, ensuring that employees know what is acceptable social media use. Social media sites should be avoided while on the clock. You can access them while on break or if given permission by a superior. They are only to be utilized by the social media specialist and those doing work related with her. When posting on social media, employees are allowed to associate themselves with Jane.com, but must make it clear that any opinions, thoughts, and actions are entirely their own and not those of the company. Content of social media posts should always be respectable and clean, Anything racially, sexually, ethnically, or religiously insensitive is not appropriate. Lastly, employees are not authorized to disclose any confidential company information. This includes financial statements, legal issues, future plans, or anything regarding a customer. Next, we will implement a software that will help monitor what sites are being used on company computers. The software will deny access to prohibited social media sites on company computers. It will block sites such as Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and others of the sort that could interfere with productivity and go against policy. In order to override the software, you must enter a password which will only be available to the social media specialist and upper management. Having more control over what sites employees have access to will lessen the opportunities available to them to break the social media policy. Finally, we will send 3 of our employees, the social media specialist, the HR director, and our senior HR generalist, to a seminar on appropriate behavior on social media and how to get the most out of the social network. This will be beneficial to the company in a number of ways. For starters, they will come back with new information and insights on how to appropriately act on social media and can then hold meetings and share this information with the different departments. Bringing in outside data on the effects social media can have on an individual and a company will help employees understand the significance of following the policy and behaving with good judgment on social media, on and off the clock. While this will personally help employees and address the recent issue, it will also give the social media specialist some new information that could help market Jane.com on social media in a more effective way. It is always beneficial to stay up to date on what is changing with consumer preferences and the new and upcoming way to reach out to our market. She would come back with knowledge that could really benefit her job and our company. These 3 solutions, when executed correctly and put into action, are the best ways to recover from the social media issue we have encountered. It addresses the problems seen throughout the workplace that has caused low productivity and morale around the office, while also giving the employees a clear and concrete policy to abide by when questions of social media use come up. The policy will be a reference to how employees should use social media, and the software will help to enforce the new rules. To tie it all together, the seminar will bring new knowledge and awareness while benefiting the company in more ways than one. These solutions will help alleviate the social media issue we are suffering from without isolating any one person or group in particular. It is important to keep our company unity and morale high and understand that mistakes happen and we just need to do better as a whole. Now, here is Peyton Lumpkin, our media production specialist, on other considerations and how we will grow from this.
Thank you, Lucy, for discussing the 3 solutions we believe will solve the issues most effectively. After a lot of thought and time put into this, we believe these solutions are going to be the most beneficial to our company. We wish social media was not abused in the workplace, but is becoming a problem and something needs to change. With that being said, we are not sure how this is going to be received by the employees. We do understand that browsing on social media is an entertaining pastime while being in the workplace for an extended amount of time. However, it is important that our employees understand how their actions can affect our company's reputation. After consulting with several different companies who have all had the same issue, we believe adding a revised company-wide policy regarding social media usage, installing software to prohibit the misuse of specific websites, and presenting the information learned to our employees will receive the best response. For example, we discussed adopting a new system that actually monitored the screens of the employees while at work, but believed they would come off too much as an invasion of privacy. We do not want our employees to feel as if there is distrust in the company and felt this would cause tension in the workplace. After considering multiple options, we are confident in the 3 that we have chosen for our beloved work family. Our company has a well sought after reputation, and we do not want that to change by any means. We believe changing the social media use within our company has great potential to eliminate this problem. We've provided several different solutions that will help educate our employees on why the use of social media in our office is inappropriate and the reason we are going to change this. Please consider these solutions as we have put a lot of time and thought into what we think is best for our company's future. We encourage you to reach out to us with any questions you might come across regarding our plan. This company has seen a tremendous amount of success in the past few years since the start of Jane.com, and we want nothing more than to continue this growth. We want to thank you all for taking your time out of our day to join us.